Now, when you think of mineral wealth, war-torn Afghanistan certainly isn't the first country that springs to mind. But last week, the Pentagon surprised many by saying the country was sitting on minerals worth $1 trillion. That's 1,000 times the government's annual revenues. Geologists have known for years that Afghanistan has vast deposits of iron, copper, cobalt and gold. The only problem now is how to get them out of the ground in a country suffocated by war, political conflict and corruption. Well, one person who could possibly answer that question joins us now. Afghanistan's Minister of Mines, Wahidullah Shahrani, is with me in the studio. Thank you so much for coming in to speak to us. So as we're saying there, you've got a vast amount of mineral wealth in your country, worth $1 trillion, possibly, quite possibly even more than that. Tell me how this could transform your country and how long it could take.
Actually, it depends on a number of the factors, and we are well prepared to move forward in a very transparent and efficient manner. That's why we have restructured the ministry and we have improved our procedures to make sure that the contracts would be awarded in the most efficient and transparent manner, and everything would be managed according to international best practices. And for that purpose, I'm very much thankful to all the support that we have been getting from our international partners. And intention is that at the end of the day, with the implementation of those clear policies and procedures, the people of Afghanistan should benefit.
Afghanistan is a country that's been racked by war for the last 3 decades. There simply isn't enough security to get these resources out of the ground, is there? Why should investors put money into your country?
The thing is that there are a number of the areas, large number of the areas in Afghanistan where we have got the security, and which has created a very good attraction for the international investors. And the interaction that I had in London with a number of the investors, they were very much keen to go to Afghanistan and explore the opportunity.
I want to read you a quote from Michael Clare, Professor of Peace and World Security Studies in Massachusetts. He says, Afghanistan has no capacity to manage these resources in a transparent, equitable fashion. So inevitably there will be warlords will be the beneficiaries and collect the resource rents. What's your response to that?
The thing is that, we have been doing some very good work. We have launched the reforms. We have I have restructured the Ministry of Mines. We have upgraded our procedures to make sure that everything would be done in a very transparent manner, and we'll move in a very gradual manner to make sure that whatever will happen in the mining sector, that would be in line with international best practices.
You're here in London to attract investment in the AFGHAN mine specifically, which is believed to hold some of the largest iron ore deposits in Asia. And the largest existing project, the iron copper mine, that went to a Chinese consortium. Are you keen to balance the contracts that you award? Can the Chinese get this mine too?
The thing is that on Friday we'll have the roadshow to introduce the AFGHAN iron ore deposit, which has been the largest iron ore deposit in the world, to the global investors. And again, as I said earlier, that all our actions and measures would be in the most transparent manner.
If you don't mind me saying, there is huge potential for corruption, though, right? When the Aina copper mine contract was awarded, the Washington Post alleged that Mohammed Ibrahim Adil, then mining minister, your predecessor, had taken a $30 million bribe from the China Metallurgical Group.
When it comes to the issue of the mines, always there is exposure and potential to the corruption. That's why we have been focusing so much to upgrade our procedures. And regarding to the Aina copper mine contract, there were some allegations in the media, but still we have been waiting for some type of the evidence to be brought forward to the government, and whenever we get some evidence with regard to that allegation, we will be very open to conduct some type of the review.
Now, you're inviting global mining companies to bid for the rights to AFGHAN in August or September, is that right?
Yes, we're going to tender the AFGHAN iron ore deposit in the month of September, and whatever interaction that we'll have with the investors, that will put us in a stronger position.
But you've cancelled previous bids to mine iron ore there before. Will these bids definitely go ahead?
The thing is that one of the reasons that we did cancel on that time was because we wanted to have more clarity, and AFGHAN should have been introduced to the global investors in a very transparent manner. And in addition to that, at that time, iron prices they were at a very low rate.